Alright guys, so now the Capra's turn, switched over. So this Capra does not have it's running a stock ESC motor, so you'll see that there's programmed for drag brake and everything, but the amount of programming I can do on this is still very limited compared to what I can do with a better ESC motor, so that's why. So what I've been thinking is, I'm thinking of running a Reese RC 777 and the trail honcho, and then the trail honcho's 422 HD will probably go into the front over there, and then I'll probably get an EcoPower 120 to go in the back for that one. So I'll take care of the steering servos on this. The motor ESC combination, I actually want to experiment with the Spectrum. I'm looking at the 1800 kV, well, I'm sorry, 1400 kV one, I believe. Or is it the 1800? I gotta double check that, but that's the one I'm looking at to upgrading for this particular rig. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do on it yet. I know the panels I do want to change eventually, but I have the drivers kind of painted the way it's kind of matching the side panels at the moment, so I don't know, we'll see. But that's what I have planned for this vehicle at this moment. Driving. Sorry guys. With this vehicle's current modifications, it's still the lightest of all four of my rigs. It's running 6 pounds 3 ounces. So as you can see, my rig, even though it's running a 100mm shocks, it's still low enough for belly drag. And the reason being is I move my shock mount positions on the most inner. That in itself kind of pulls up the vehicle, and this vehicle, even though it's running a 100mm shocks, it's actually running a droop setup. So this vehicle in all is actually running more of a 93, 94-ish millimeter setup versus the original 97. So it is lowered. Not that much lowered, but it is lowered. So that's why I do have the articulation as I still had on the original shocks. I just didn't like how much articulation I lost on the 90mm shocks. So And if I was to run full 90 millimeters, then this car will be higher than the original 97 that it comes with. So this is the programmed ESC. This is its descent. So as you can see, a little bit less than desirable, but still doable. £6 3-ounce car. Here we go. The drop point should be right around. This one does run the Curry portal axles, so I can take a different route, I believe, but just to be safe, I am going to kind of use that still. There we go. And then I can take more of a straight approach up. Oops, wrong way. There we go. And that's just to straighten the rears. I'm running a 2S battery on this one, so it's not going to get the punch. But I could run a 3S on here if I really wanted to. Here, try to get as much control as I did with the trail honcho coming down this thing. But this one's a little harder. Pay attention to make sure the camera position right and my wheel positions are good. Here we go. So yeah, I mean, I do have to put a little bit of reverse pressure just to make sure I can stop like that, but other than that, I mean, it's not bad as you can see. But, and that's programmed drag brake, everything. So that is the Capra. Another way to do this. Kind of cool, right? But yeah, that's the Capra 4-wheel. There it goes. Catch you on the next one.